Welcome back to today's class. In the previous class, we have discussed about the mechanism of breathing. In mammals, the organs of respiration are the lungs. Humans take in oxygen from air for respiration. Breathing, a process of external respiration, involves inhalation and exhalation. In humans, breathing takes place with the help of rib cage and the diaphragm. The number of times an animal breathes per minute is called its breathing rate. Oxygen-rich air is breathed in during inhalation. This oxygen is then carried to different parts of the body by hemoglobin, which is the red coloring pigment in blood. Yes, this is part where we stopped there in the previous slide. Now move on to the next slide, that is, how is oxygen transported from lungs to other parts of the body. So today we are going to discuss how oxygen is transported from lungs to other parts of the body. Next slide is how oxygen is transported from lungs to other part of the body. Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? And an activity showing exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. These are the topics we are going to look into. We are going to learn today's class. Okay, move on to the next slide. See, here you can see the structure of human lungs. The windpipe or the trachea, before entering into the lungs, divided into two branches, and each branch entered into the lungs. Okay? Yes. Now you see there how oxygen is transported from lungs to other parts of the body. Here, the end of the so many branches you have seen in the lungs, you can see the alveolar sacs. See their sac-like structure. So many sacs are there. These are called alveoli. Okay, air sacs or alveoli. When blood is moving in, or the blood while passing through the lungs picks up oxygen with the help of a red pigment called hemoglobin. RBC contains hemoglobin. So this is RBC. While blood is passing through the lungs, picks up oxygen with the help of pigment called hemoglobin. Blood is red colored due to the presence of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin transports oxygen to different parts of the body. It also picks up some of the carbon dioxide produced in the cells during cellular respiration and transport it to the lungs for expiration. Thus, hemoglobin is acting as a respiratory carrier in our body. So here you see the blood when it is passing through the lungs, oxygen is taken in, or oxygen is absorbed by hemoglobin, which is present, which gives the red color to the RBC, and at the same time even carbon dioxide also some carbon dioxide also picks up and transport it to the lungs for expiration. So hemoglobin acts as a respiratory carrier. Hemoglobin is present there in the RBC, which gives a red color to the red blood cells. Hemoglobin acts as a respiratory carrier in our body. Yes. Now, what's the role of hemoglobin? The role of hemoglobin in respiration, or the role of hemoglobin. Blood is red color due to hemoglobin. Blood is red color due to hemoglobin. Yes, while blood passing through the lungs, it picks up oxygen with the help of what? With the help of hemoglobin. Yes, then next, hemoglobin transports oxygen to different parts of the body. And thus it is called a respiratory carrier. Hemoglobin is called a respiratory carrier. Even hemoglobin picks some carbon dioxide also from the blood, and it transport from the lungs, and it is transported to the lungs for expiration. Fine. Now, next part we are going to learn is to show that an activity to show that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. For this, we need to take a straw. This is a straw, and take a test tube. Take a test tube containing freshly prepared lime juice. Lime juice is lime water. It's not lime juice in sense, sorry, not lime juice, lime water, calcium carbonate water. Okay, take a straw and a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Freshly prepared lime water. Yes, place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhaled air gently. Blow the exhaled air gently through the straw. What do you observe here? This is the freshly prepared lime water, and when you blow air through the this one straw, you can see that the lime water turns milky. The lime water turns milky. Lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air. This is an activity, or this is a test for carbon dioxide. And what is the test for carbon dioxide? Lime water turns milky in the presence of carbon dioxide. This activity proves that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. This activity proves that what? Exhaled air contains what? Exhaled air contains CO2, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. This is the lime water turns milky, milk color. The lime water turns milky due to the presence of carbon dioxide. This is a test for carbon dioxide. So this activity shows that the exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. And the other one more point we are going to see is we should breathe out carbon dioxide. What is the reason? High levels of carbon dioxide in the body can be toxic, and hence carbon dioxide need to be removed. It is brought to the lungs by the blood and is removed when we exhale. Carbon dioxide is highly toxic. The presence of carbon dioxide in our body is highly toxic, and that causes various health issues. That's what's the reason it should be breathed out, or carbon dioxide to be removed from the body. So this is what is the topics we have discussed today, and read textbook page number 109 and 10 and do the given homework. Okay, children.